What's up, nerds? My name is Brian, and today we open the MoYu RS3M 2021 featuring Mag-Lev technology. The unboxing experience is pretty basic. You get the cube, a MoYu stand, the instructions pamphlet, a screwdriver, the adjustment tool, and a single spare elasticity part. This cube weighs 91 grams. That's about 5 grams more than the original RS3M 2020 on the scale now. Here is the 2020 with the supplemental magnet kit. It looks like the new Mag-Lev system is slightly heavier than the old spring system, but I doubt we can perceive a few grams while solving. Next up is the shades. On the left is the 2020 and on the right is the new Mag-Lev. As you can see, the shades are identical, and I think that's a good thing. This color scheme strikes a nice balance between deep, bold colors and vibrant fluorescent shades. Here's a checkerboard so you can get a feel for the contrast. Note that this is a 55mm cube and the magnets are still not adjustable. Everything except for the Mag-Lev component of this puzzle appears to be identical to the 2020 version. Here, you can see the MoYu adjustment system with the 9 unique elasticity settings, just like the 2020 cube. Examining the individual pieces, we see the same results. There is no discernible difference in corner or edge design between the two puzzles. All the grooves in both the tracks and the contact surfaces of both edges and corners, what MoYu calls the anti-sticky design, remains unchanged. I feel confident in saying the piece designs are identical. Let's look at the internals. On the left is the 2020 and on the right the Mag-Lev. Side by side you can see the differences. Mag-Lev or magnetic levitation is simply the concept of applying two repelling magnets to induce a compressive force from the center caps onto the edges to hold the cube together. Classically, this was accomplished with a spring. From a pure physics perspective, the rigidity of the system, or more generally, the stiffness provided by the springs, can reasonably be substituted with a pair of repelling magnets. In other words, it's just a different mechanism to achieve the exact same result. So, why would we do it? Arguably, the most beneficial reason is to reduce spring noise. Honestly, I could care less about this particular thing, but it's a feature that many of you are demanding from modern manufacturers. So let's address the elephant in the room. This cube costs $14. While that's still pretty affordable, that is a 55% increase in price compared to the 2020 cube, which is nearly identical. This cube definitely eliminates the creaking of springs, but my particular puzzle still emits some high-pitched noise while turning. This has lessened after 100 or so solves. If you're annoyed by spring noise and $5 is no biggie, this could be a great option for you. Time for some final thoughts. Frankly, I'm just not sold on the benefits of the Mag-Lev system yet at this particular price point. Sure, it's neat and it's always fun to see new innovations in cubing technology, but this cube didn't increase in quality nearly as much as it did in price. One additional effect of the Mag-Lev system I found after an average of 50 was that compared to the 2020 version, this puzzle feels even faster. I'm not sure that that's a benefit though, since most of us tend to slow this cube down. Don't get me wrong, this is still a fantastic puzzle, and just like the 2020, it's going to be extremely popular. This version in no way taints the stellar reputation of the RS3M line, and I'm still going to recommend it to new or experienced solvers looking for a fantastic budget cube. I personally still prefer the original 2020 solely on the basis of price and the fact that this version is still very squeaky despite that being the primary benefit of the new system. Overall, it's a decent puzzle. I wish it wasn't expensive as it is, but it's still quite enjoyable to solve on. Please let me know what you thought of this video down below. Help my channel grow by leaving a like, sharing with a friend, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching.